我是大龙. Hello everybody else, I'm 大龙. Well, are we getting stimulus or what? And what to buy? What a crazy week. We see that the market is moving up and down with the tweets overnight. So it's very dangerous actually. But the stocks are still keep going up. Why? We're going to talk about this, okay? So as I said last week, many institutions started to moving from tech stocks to the more like kind of growth, high dividend, like beaten up but good value, good balance sheet, strong stocks, almost like a month and a half, and including like retails, real estates, even some energy stocks too. It's pretty interesting. This move is still going on, but we still see like whole market is going up at the same time. So it's kind of strange. Let's give an example of rising stocks like last week, for example, like Macy's, Nordstrom, Kohl's, TT. There's another real estate issuer. Even there is still some stimulus hope. Almost all industries are growing up in this week, but it should be like shifting from one side to the other side, like let's say like seasonal or cyclical move or something else, but still market is going up. So it's so strange. We're gonna talk about that. Main reason is there is too much hope in the market for the stimulus package. But can we trade based on hope? I always say my like followers and like my clients never trade based on hope. They say like, I hope I bought this ABC stock. I hope it's gonna go up. So when they say that, I just stop them. Don't use hope. If you're using hope, you're in the wrong side of the trade. So, but right now, I believe we see like almost whole market, most of the stocks that valued in a based on hope. Can we trade on hope? It's very dangerous. And honestly, the market is too much focused this stimulus package. The expectation is like really high. So I believe it's already priced in. If not, still pricing. And it's getting really, really hard to find the real value of the stocks, even different sectors. So it's kind of scary for me. I'm kind of thinking more about giving the values of the individual stocks. So I'm thinking myself I have to be like extra careful because whole market is kind of moving based on hope. So because of that, in the following week I will be like careful. I always recommended you guys, many of the followers, keep cash. We might find some value stocks in the following weeks because let's say if there is no stimulus package, I'm actually kind of expecting some kind of sell-off. So I will be ready for that scenario, okay? Other than that, this week, in our previous week recommendation, like 3 stocks jumped pretty high. Macy's, GE, and Tilray, between 10 to 20%. Some of the followers, both VIP and non-VIP followers, most of them, they send me a lot of messages, thank you messages. I'm very happy you guys make money. So I'm very grateful about those good messages and then response. But one thing, that market is not all the time designed to go up. So it will go up and down. It can be like political reasons, like right now, like seasonal reasons, cyclical reasons, or many other reasons. A market go up and down. So that's why, as I said at the beginning, we cannot trade based on hope and based on news. Like president send a tweet at night, oh, I'm gonna short the market, and next morning it's gonna increase like 2%, and you're gonna say like, what am I gonna do? So the most important is to make good and successful analysis. Do your own due diligence, okay? Create a good buying strategy, and have a margin of confidence. So if you follow this path and get into the trade, and then you're just gonna wait. You just have to put the patience if you do your job, you just put the patience and then let the market give the real value to the stock. When that happens, you will be the right side of the trade, okay? So next week, I think most of the big banks are reporting. I'm actually not expecting too much surprise. Maybe JP Morgan will be a little bit better earnings, but because of the low interest rates and a lot of regulatory pressure because of the government and the Fed, so I think they are like kind of an adjustment process. So we're not gonna see like too much good news about banks. But don't forget, they are in historical low, and compared to the book values, they are really cheap, most of them. So we're gonna keep an eye on those stocks. And finally, I wanna remind them again and again, don't trade based on news. Okay, you just see a news online at night, and then let me take like I will be smarter than the other people. It's not gonna work. Okay, so don't trade based on news. Have a middle and long-term perspective. Do your due diligence and then follow the simple classic path. You will be successful. Next week I will be recommending some interesting stocks. I'm working on it right now. And finally, I will have some recommendation that these are the most asked stocks. The DraftKings, I believe we need to wait. It's still in the downward, and I think it's overvalued. It went just too high. So I will be looking around like $35 to $40 to get a like small entrance point for me. So also recommended for you guys. Encino, it's an interesting stock. I will be waiting to enter around like $50. Disney, a lot of people are asking. I always say like Apple. Disney is kind of a stock that you're gonna buy and then leave it to your kids with the dividends and stuff, because it's a strong company, good balance sheet before, of course, and it's kind of reflecting different generations. So it's a really solid company. I will be looking for that 110 to 120. If it drops, that would be great, because there's a strong support line around like 120. And the last one will be the Apple. Let's see if we see like any sell-off next week and the following weeks. Close to the 100 will be really good for a long-term investment. Okay, so thanks for following. Again, do your due diligence, read, search, okay, and don't invest in based on daily news. Follow us in Redbook, WeChat groups. We provide like free informations, and also YouTube. Any recommendations, any suggestions? If you make some money, you can send some message as well. We will be very happy. Okay, so see you next time. Okay, bye, 再见。